Have you ever said something and immediately thought, maybe I shouldn't have said that like that? Hey, friends, and welcome back. Today, we're spending some quiet time together in the kitchen on a very ordinary day, just making some rice and beans and having a little heart to heart conversation about something I've been learning lately. The way we use our words can really shape our relationships. And lately, it's something God has been helping me become more and more aware of. So, join me in the kitchen today while we cook and talk a little about learning to pause before we speak. So, as I was saying, lately I've been noticing something about myself, and I don't even know when it started, but I've realized that sometimes my words come out a little too quickly, not in a big way, not like I'm saying anything terrible, but just small things, words that feel normal to me, but maybe don't land the same way for someone else. And you know how it is once they're out, they're out. Now, I do understand that some of us come from different cultures, different backgrounds in relation to how we socialize. And for one, I come from a very social country, and sometimes we can throw sharp words to each other. And just that is just how we joke, that's how we talk, that's how we really connect, and that's how we relate. But I'm realizing, and I need you to realize too, those who are not brought up in this country, that we're not there anymore. And even beyond that, I feel like sometimes our cultures also override basic human communication on how people should just communicate. I know if we dwell on that too much, it takes away the fun of conversations, but there should also be respect in our conversations. And sometimes some of our cultures really overlook that. But as I was saying, we're not back home anymore, we're here now. And people are different. The way people hear things, the way people carry words is different. And something that feels light to me or to you might feel heavy to someone else. And the thing about words is you can't really call them back. You can explain, you can laugh, but the way they landed, that's how it stays. I think for me, what's been hard is I don't always catch it before I speak. It just comes out naturally, and then I realize it after. So lately, I found myself doing something I didn't expect. I've been quieter. Not completely quiet, but just, more aware. Sometimes choosing not to say too much, sometimes holding back a little, just so I can think first. And I don't always like that feeling. I really don't like to watch myself on, my words, because I'm just being used to being free with my words and enjoying the moments, in the conversations and joking and, just being a little hard on other people. It brings out a little fun. There's a little joy and fun when you throw words, but sometimes the sharp words come out too quickly. So at the same time, it's important to be careful with what comes out of your mouth because I care about the people around me. I care about the connections I'm trying to build. And I've realized words can either make that easier or make it a little harder without you even meaning to. Even at home, with children, with people you love, the tone, the timing, the way something is said, it stays with people. So now I think I'm just in a place of learning to slow down, even if it's just for a second before I speak. Just asking myself quietly, is this necessary? Is this kind? Is this how I want it to be received? I've been asking God to help me with that. I have tried on my own, failed, because it's such a small thing, but it's really not a small thing. It's easy to overlook, but it shapes so much. How people experience you, how relationships grow, even how peace is kept. Words. really shape that. I don't think I'll get it right all the time. I mean, I know I'll mess up, but I'm learning. I am still learning and still catching myself, still growing in it. But at least now I'm paying attention. I'm not just speaking without thinking anymore. And maybe, just maybe, that's where it starts.
I remember years ago, something missing in my soul. Chasing highs, yet always feeling low. I remember how you looked, one hello and I was hooked. Found the missing piece that made me whole. True love don't come round very often. It's like sunshine after the rain. But you know the moment it happens, everything will be okay. I hope I'm not coming on too strong, but you feel like family to me. Finding you was just like finding home, 'cause you feel like family to me. Yeah, you feel like family to me. Yeah, you feel like family to me. You're the reason I wake up with a smile and feeling
I hope these words are relatable to you. I hope it has challenged you just as it challenged me, that we have to be very, very careful of our words, regardless where we come from originally, because we have to have respect to one another and care for those that are close to us by speaking gently and kindly to them. So, thank you again for coming in. I hope this was a blessing to you, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.